Hello everyone. In this session, we'll be discussing the topic issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. So consideration other than cash means when a company purchases some assets from the vendor or it purchases the business of the vendor, and instead of paying the vendor in cash, the company decides to issue the debentures to the vendor as a payment of purchase consideration. So consideration other than cash का मतलब होता है जब कंपनी किसी वेंडर का बिजनेस खरीदती है या किसी वेंडर के असेट्स खरीदती है तो उसको कैश में पेमेंट के बदले वो क्या करती है, उस वेंडर को डिबेंचर्स इशू करती है. सो इशू ऑफ डिबेंचर्स टू द वेंडर इज नोन एज issue of debentures for consideration other than cash, and this is very much similar to that of issue of shares for consideration other than cash, but the only difference is shares are issued at only par and premium, whereas debentures are issued at par, premium and discount. Now here are some entries which will be passed for this purpose. First entry is on purchasing of assets. Entry is assets account debit to vendor's account, and the amount will be purchase consideration. Purchase consideration is the net amount paid to the vendors. Second is issue of debentures to vendor at par. Entry is vendor account debit to debentures account. Issue of debentures to vendor at premium. Entry will be vendor's account debit to debentures account to securities premium reserve account. And the last one is issue of debentures to vendors at discount. Here the entry is vendor account debit, discount on issue of debentures account debit to debentures account. Now here is the practical question based on consideration other than cash. And the question is, a company purchased assets of the book value of 99,000 from another company. It was agreed that the purchase consideration be paid by issuing 11% debentures of rupees 100 each. Assume that the debentures have been issued at par, second at a discount of 10%, and third at a premium of 10%. Give necessary journal entries in the books of purchasing company. Now according to the question, company purchased the assets at the book value of 99,000, and it is agreed that the purchase consideration is paid by issuing of 11% debentures. So 99,000 is the amount considered as purchase consideration, and this is the amount or the net amount which is paid by the company to the vendor. So the entry for assets purchased will be sundry asset account debit to vendor's account with the total amount 99,000. Next is issue of debentures at par. Here the entry will be, while we issue the debentures to the vendor for purchasing the assets, so the entry will be vendor's account debit to 11% debentures account, and the purchase consideration is 99,000. Third is debentures issued at discount. Here the entry will be vendor's account debit, discount on issue of debentures account debit to 11% debentures account. So vendor's account is debited with the amount 99,000, as 99,000 is the purchase consideration, which means it is the net amount paid by the company to the vendor. Discount on issue of debentures account is debited with the amount 11,000. Now to calculate the discount amount, we will have to first calculate the number of debentures issued. So here is the formula for calculating number of debentures issued, and the formula is purchase consideration upon face value. This is the formula when the debentures are issued at par. When the debentures are issued at discount, the number of debentures issued at discount will be calculated as purchase consideration upon face value minus discount amount. So in this question, purchase consideration is rupees 99,000 and face value is 100 less discount amount. Now the discount is 10%, which means 10% of face value, that is 100 into 10% is 10. So discount amount is rupees 10. So 100 minus 10 is 90. So 99,000 divided by 90 is 1100. 1100 is the number of debentures issued and the discount amount is rupees 10. So 1100 into 10, that is 11,000. This is the amount of discount on issue of debentures. In this way, discount on issue of debentures account is debited with the amount 11,000 to 11% debentures account with the total amount 1,10,000. Next entry will be on debentures issued at premium, and the entry is vendors account debit to 11% debentures account to securities premium reserve account. Vendors account will be debited with the amount 99,000 as the purchase consideration is 99,000. Now we will calculate the amount of securities premium. So to calculate the amount of premium, we will first calculate the number of debentures issued at premium, and the formula for this is purchased consideration upon face value plus securities premium. So here purchase consideration is 99,000 and face value is 100 and the securities premium is 10%. So 10% of face value 100 is rupees 10. So the premium amount is rupees 10. So 100 plus 10 is 110. The 99,000 divided by 110 is 900. So 900 is the number of debentures issued and the premium amount is 10. So 900 into 10 is 9,000. So here securities premium reserve account will be credited with the amount 9,000 and 11% debentures account will be credited with the remaining 90,000. Now here is the question based on the topic discussed above, and the question is: a company purchased an established business for rupees 4 lakh payable rupees 1,30,000 in cash and the balance by issuing 12% debentures of rupees 100 each at a discount of 10%. Pass necessary journal entries. Now here is the next topic which we will discuss in this session, and the topic is issue of debentures as collateral security. So collateral security means when a company takes a loan from the bank or from some other party, the company may have to issue the debenture as secondary security in addition to the principal security. That means जब भी बैंक से कभी कंपनी लोन लेती है या किसी अदर पार्टी से लोन लेती है तो उसी अमाउंट का सिक्योरिटी बैंक को जमा करना पड़ता है, विच इज़ नोन एज प्राइमरी सिक्योरिटी. बट अगर लार्ज अमाउंट है तो कंपनी क्या करती है, प्राइमरी सिक्योरिटी के साथ साथ सेकेंडरी सिक्योरिटी में डिबेंचर्स इशू करती है. So we can say in simple words, collateral security means secondary security in addition to the principal security. Next is the bank or the other person to whom such debentures issued as collateral security will not be entitled to any interest on these debentures. Which means the banks are not entitled to get the interest on secondary security or collateral security. They are only entitled to get the interest on primary security. प्राइमरी सिक्योरिटी जो कंपनी ने बैंक को दी है, बैंक सिर्फ उसी पे इंटरेस्ट ले सकता है, सेकेंडरी सिक्योरिटी पे इंटरेस्ट नहीं ले सकता है. ऑल्सो when the company fails to pay the amount borrowed from the bank or it fails to pay its debts from the principal security, then the bank can claim all the rights of the debenture holders, or we can say a bank can claim the collateral securities issued by the company. But if the company pays all the final installments of the loan, then it can take back its debentures. तो जब कंपनी बैंक का बोरोड अमाउंट वापस नहीं कर पाती है तो बैंक क्या करता है, प्राइमरी सिक्योरिटी के साथ साथ उसकी जो सेकेंडरी सिक्योरिटी है उसे भी क्लेम कर देता है. लेकिन अगर कंपनी पूरा अमाउंट पेमेंट कर देती है बैंक को तो वो अपने जो कोलेटरल सिक्योरिटी है वो क्या कर सकती है, वापस ले सकती है. So there are two methods of dealing with such debentures. In first method, no entry need to be passed in the books of the company as the debentures are not actually issued, but it is only given away as collateral security. So under this method, entry for taking loan is passed, and the entry for taking loan is bank account debit to bank loan account. And in second method, entry for issuing debentures as collateral security is also recorded with the entry for taking loan. So entry for taking loan is bank account debit to bank loan account, and issuing the debentures as collateral security, for this entry will be debentures suspense account debit to debentures account. Now here is the practical question based on the issue of debentures as collateral security, and the question is, a company had rupees 10 lakh 12% debentures outstanding as on 1st April 2017. During the year, company took a loan of rupees 2 lakh from State Bank of India, for which the company placed with the bank debentures for rupees 2 lakh 50,000 as collateral security. Pass necessary journal entries. So according to the first method, entry for loan taken from the bank is recorded, and according to the question, company has taken a loan of rupees 2 lakh from State Bank of India. So the entry will be bank account debit to bank loan account with the amount 2 lakh. Now in second method, we will record the entry based on loan taken from bank as well as issue of debentures as collateral security. So the entry for loan taken from bank will be bank account debit to bank loan account with the amount 2 lakh, as the company has taken a loan of 2 lakh from SBI. Now according to the question, company placed with the bank debentures for rupees 2 lakh 50,000 as collateral security. So the entry for issue of debentures as collateral security to secure a loan of rupees 2 lakh from the bank will be debentures suspense account debit to 12% debentures account with the amount 2 lakh 50,000. Now here is the question based on the topic discussed above, and the question is, A Limited took a loan of rupees 1 lakh 20,000 from a bank and deposited 1400 8% debentures of rupees 100 each as collateral security along with primary security worth rupees 2 lakhs. Company again took a loan of rupees 80,000 after 2 months from a bank and deposited 1,000 8% debentures of rupees 100 each as collateral security. Record the necessary journal entries. So we have covered the two topics, that is issue of debentures for consideration other than cash and issue of debentures as collateral security in this session. We'll continue with some other topic in the next session. So that's all for today. Thank you.